Hey everyone, welcome to CNC Auto Works. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to be giving a shop tour of the new shop that me and my little brother just built. It's 30 deep, 36 wide, 14-foot front wall, 12-foot rear wall. It's got 3 garage door bay, 1 walk-in door. Guess you could call this a budget shop. We had looked at a bunch of, I guess, prefab, do-it-yourself, DIY barns, and we was actually initially going to do that. We looked at the prices back in early January, and we kind of liked the price. And when we got ready to set this thing up, we looked again in March, and most buildings had went up by $5,000. We started pricing materials and figured out that we could build it and save every bit of 10 grand just building it out of raw materials ourselves. These are actually home garage doors. They're 7 foot tall, 9 foot wide. They're not your I don't know how you say it, your traditional shop door, but this is a pretty nice little setup for a home shop. Not a thing wrong with it. They actually misunderstood us when we ordered the tin, and we wound up liking the color of the tin a lot better, being that it's pandemic going on. It was kind of hard to get some of the materials, and the selection wasn't just real big. We chose to build it just like a little lean-to style building, just because it would take a lot less materials than your traditional A-frame style. I'll give you a little tour of the outside, and we'll hit up the inside and kind of show you the framework. What we started with is built a 36 by 30 frame out of 4-inch C-purlin, and set it on some ground that we leveled, and just kind of went from there. And we wound up using the frame of that C-purlin to pour the concrete in, just to save money on forms. Got a 32-inch wide walk-in door right here. We was gonna go ahead and concrete all this, but concrete wound up going up on us. So we decided not to do that. Right after we actually poured the floor of this shop, concrete went up 20 bucks a yard. So what we wound up doing is just getting Quikrete bags and pouring these little ramps, because we had a little 4-inch jog to get up in here. May have to open all the doors to see something in here. What we got over here is we got 3x3 posts. We got 4 of them, every 10 foot on both sides. At the top of them, I got a 2x6 that angles down. Then we put some extra bracing in on top. Here in the center, we got some 4x4 posts. These posts are actually 12 foot apart. And I also got 2x6 runners, running from a 4x4 to a 4x4. Concrete wound up coming out pretty good. Can't really tell right now because it's dirty. I don't know if this is the best choice of spot to put this, because the way the wind blows, it just blows all the dirt and trash right into this location on this property. You can see we gave up a little room by not using your traditional shop door that rolls up. But them things they're outrageous. They was wanting $900 a door. And I just said, no, I can't handle that. So we wound up finding these doors actually on sale at Lowe's Home Improvement for, what were they, $320 a piece?
Yeah, it was like $328 or something.
Yeah, say $330 a piece. They were originally $400 a piece. They're pretty nice doors. They're insulated. They wanted a pretty hefty price for a steel walk-in door. We wound up picking that one up at Lowe's too for it was like $150, $200, really cheap. But for everything that we've got in this building, concrete, purlin, 2x6, 3x3 posts, 4x4 posts, and all the sheet metal, doors. I don't know if I already said concrete. But I think my brother came in right at $11,000. Right at $11,000 to build this shop. And if you guys can build a shop any cheaper than that out of brand new material, I'd like to know. Because I think that was a steal of a deal. I'm super proud of this guy. I can't be more happy with him. He chose to do something like this instead of chase wild women and tear up stuff and get in trouble. The concrete's actually 4 inches thick all the way around. Didn't put any rebar or wire in the concrete. We just paid a little extra for fiber fill. And a lot of people said we was making a mistake, but concrete's gonna crack. I don't care what you put in it, it's gonna crack. And there's no sense in adding to your build cost, putting a rebar in there, I don't think, because like I say, it is gonna crack. It's just a matter of when. You got anything you wanna say?
Really pretty much cover everything.
We wound up building this little contraption to hold the door runners. It's not really ideal, but it does work. Well, if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments down below. Be more than happy to answer them. Or if you can think of a cheaper way, maybe a materials list that would have been less material and could have been cheaper, leave it in the comments below. Maybe somebody looking to build something like this will read through the comments. I know I keep going over the same thing, but a lot of people just want to kind of see how it's all put together. You live up north and you have heavy snow loads, you might have to have a little bit more material, but here the way we get our snows, it's more than fine. The real MVP of this whole build, to be honest with you guys, is this little guy right here. This is a dual inverter stick welder that was bought from Home Depot for $140. And I tell you what, that little thing is a beast. That thing welded every bit of this shop. Never missed a lick. If you're looking for a welder, I'd highly recommend this one. We was gonna buy one of them Lincoln Cracker Jack boxes, And they're not priced too bad either, but the bad thing is with them, they're heavy. You gotta put wheels on them to tow them around or something. This little booger weighs 15 pounds at best. I mean, there's nothing to this little thing. To build this whole thing, we purchased that and a chop saw. It was a Porta-Cable chop saw. Paid $140 for it. And them two tools pretty much built this whole thing. And well, we did cheat. We built bought a gasoline post hole digger it was like $160, and it was an off-brand from Home Depot also. And that thing, it does work. It done a lot better job than the name brand ones I've had, I can tell you that. And really on them, they're two-stroke engines. There's no sense in buying a name brand one because the two-stroke engine is gonna burn up before you know it. Just like the little weed eaters and chainsaws. And I usually get a year, maybe 2 out of a weed eater, and then they're wore out, they're trash. We just wanted to show you guys kind of what we had going on. Until next time, we'll catch you guys later.